Wednesday was an extremely interesting character in the show due to her stone-cold personality, no holding back in what she said, but also the abilities and powers that she held. Starting off as an outcast amongst other outcasts, she pushed people away and was mainly on her own. However, by the end of the show, she was the talk of Nevermore and the savior that they all needed. So with that, I thought I'd break down and explain all of the powers that the character holds within the show, and why she's so powerful. So let's get into it. Here is every power and ability that Wednesday holds in the Netflix show. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers. Wednesday holds multiple powers and abilities in the show, and whilst we got to see most of them exhibited, we didn't get to see all of them utilized in their full force. I'll break this video down by all of the different types of powers and abilities that Wednesday holds. Visions. The main power that Wednesday used in the series, and the most useful and beneficial to her and others around her, are the visions that she gets. Wednesday's visions allow her to delve deeper into the past, as we saw hundreds of years ago where she saw Wednesday Addams being captured by Joseph Crackstone. She can look into the future and see what's going to happen, as we saw when she saw what happened to Rowan and also what happened to Eugene with the hide, and it also allows her to see if somebody is hiding something in their present day, which was shown to us when she saw that Tyler was the real Hyde and not Xavier. She saw Tyler from the point of view of her therapist, so she does see visions through other people's eyes too. Wednesday takes after her mother Morticia when it comes to the ability to have visions. However, Wednesday's visions are more in touch with a darker side. This means that she's referred to as a raven, because her visions tend to have dark undertones and are never of the pleasant nature, unlike her mother's. Wednesday is still learning how her visions work, but it seems like for now, they're only able to be used when she touches an object or a person, which then triggers the vision related to what it is that she's touched. For example, the door to the barn that Crackstone burnt down. It's relatively dangerous at the moment due to the way that it makes her pass out in reality, but I imagine we'll see her gain more control of them as time goes on, as she's only just started experiencing them. Fighting abilities. Wednesday is an extremely well-equipped fighter in multiple different senses. She has expert martial arts abilities, which we saw allowed her to fend off the 3 bully-type characters in Jericho when they tried to cause trouble. We also saw her use this same style of fighting when she protected Eugene from the bullies inside of Pilgrim World. Alongside martial arts, she's also extremely talented at fencing. She faced off with Bianca right at the start of the season, where she was the closest thing to the current champion within Nevermore, so she put up some good competition. However, Wednesday was defeated in this instance. In the original Addams Family movie, we know that Gomez was a talented fencer, so in the series she's most likely learned from her family. These same skills that we saw exhibited in the opening episode was the very thing that we saw was embodied in the final episode, where we saw that she took on Joseph Crackstone in a 1v1 battle where she wielded a sword, the very sword that her mother and father used on the Gates son. Inflicting Fear. This was something that we saw being exhibited in the show more so on the students than when compared to the main villains of the series. Wednesday's personality, tone, and behavior is something that inflicts fear into the people that are around her, and they tend to not confront her because of the unpredictable nature of the character and the shortness of a response that they'll most likely get. Leisurely talents. Outside of the powers and abilities that she holds that are a matter of life or death, Wednesday does also have some things that she likes to do for fun. For example, she's an extremely talented cellist. Wednesday appears to play advanced pieces of music on the terrace of her room at night and loses herself within the music. As well as this, Wednesday is also able to speak a number of different languages, as we saw exhibited in the show when she was speaking to the German tourists at Pilgrim World. As you can see, Wednesday has a wide arsenal of powers and abilities, and I feel we're only just scratching the surface. I predict we'll see a lot more of these as time goes on and the season develops, in time allowing Wednesday to learn more about them. So, there you have it. Every power and ability Wednesday holds in the Netflix show. If you want to see more videos on Wednesday such as endings explained, theories and predictions, and character breakdowns, then click on the I button, or alternatively you can head over to my channel where you'll find them all. If you'd like to give me a show or movie that you'd like me to review, then head over to my Twitter, @brainpilot_, and tweet me what show or movie you'd like me to review next. And finally, if you'd like to see what I rate the latest movies that don't quite make the cut to getting a dedicated video, then head over to my Letterboxd profile. It's where I rate the latest releases in real time. What did you think of this show? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.